Hello, this is Hiroshi Hayashi, Hamama City, Japan. Line Theory by Hiroshi Hayashi. East Pole. This is the English version for English-speaking people. And first of all, please apologize for my poor English. Anyway, this is Easter Island. Easter Island is very similar to the shape of a pyramid in Giza, seen from the angle 45 side. This is a pyramid in Giza, and last year in 2012, I found this. When I saw this for the first time, I was very much shocked because these two are so similar to each other. And I measured in this video, just see the similarity between them. And this is East Island, and half of it is a picture of the Giza pyramid in Giza. And so I convinced that Easter Island and pyramid in Giza are very closely connected to each other. And here is a 2 point here, very strangely, and I connect 2 point here of Easter Island, and this is a right triangle, sort of a very beautiful triangle, right? And the distance between them is like these, as you see here, and the error is only 90 meters, right? This is very strange. Or you may think that this island has been calculated. I draw a line toward Giza, and this green line shows that. And this is a pyramid in Giza, and this line comes from East Island, Giza. And this is the antipode of Giza, and antipode the upper side of the Giza, right? And also this is antipode of Easter Island. And I draw a green line here here, right? And this is a line from East Island to Giza, and this is the equator, and you can find a cross point here. This is West Pole. Sort of a major datum point in the west, and this is a green line in the east, line between the antipode of Easter and the antipode of Giza. And this is sort of antipode of West Pole. I calculated as this spot, but there's an error because the Earth, this globe, terrestrial globe, is not a sphere. Error is 16 kilometers. And North Pole is here, so I draw a line from North Pole to antipode of West Pole. Here is an antipode of West Pole, and the line comes from upward North Pole, and the line crosses here, right? And this is a line from Giza. So very strange. So this is a line from antipode of Giza to antipode of Easter Island, and this line comes from Giza to East Pole. But both are no good because it's so far away from here, which is very convenient and practical to use as a datum point on the Earth. And the error is 30.75 kilometers, and this is the equator, and the blue line shows the line between two antipodes of East Island and Giza. And so I fixed up East Pole too, but this is line, North Pole line, and but from the East Pole to South Pole, this little line is a line between the East Pole to South Pole, but error is here 15 kilometers. Ayers Rock or Wool is a very, very important major datum point in the southern hemisphere. So I draw again from North Pole via Sakurajima, Japan, down to equator, and this is East Pole 3. And this East Pole 3 is very convenient and practical to use in the actual sort of investigation or examination of the Earth. And this is East Pole 3, and I draw a line between East Pole 3 and Giza. And this line comes from Giza to Istanbul 3. And just this line goes over Plehavia like this, and the LR is 1.79 or less than 2 kilometers. And also at Mohenjo-daro, this line there is a smaller area, but 11.2 kilometers. But the Indus Valley is a very area which is spread over vast area. So I think I convinced that Istanbul 3 is the most practical. So I show you how practical it is. Taking for example in Japan. Right. First of all, I have to say that this is the Giza, and I draw a line at the angle of 60.00 against North Pole, straight to east. This line is a very important line. On the line, you can find Dunfan and Inshu. Anyway, this line is between Previ here and Teotihuacan, and you can see China, correspond China, and also correspond Japan. Both of which are very important as a datum point in Asia. And this is close point China, and this is close point Japan. So now I will show you how important they are and how practical they are to explain about mysteries of Japan. This is Daisendyo Mound, the largest mound in Japan of the world, and I draw a line to the west at the angle of 270.00 degrees. This line comes to cross point China directly. It is very, very small area, but it is within a sort of within an area. Then is Sakurajima and the North Pole line here, right? And this line is the line between Sakurajima and Teotihuacan. This is a very important sort of a datum line through Japan. This is Mount Hiei and Minakamiyama. At Minakamiyama, there is a small area about 4 or 5 kilometers, but it is also within an area. And this is Japan, and at the angle of 150.00 degrees, the line comes to Koyasan, Kongo-Buji. And this line comes from Mohenjo-daro to Ise Shrine, NE, it's a misspelling, Naiku, right? And wrong spelling. Anyway, can you see the red fine lines, 3 lines here? Can you see? It's, yes, this is a very important. Anyway, you can see the sort of diamond-shaped sort of a square here, right? And now you see how it is on the Google Earth. And this is very not similar, but it's exactly the same with the map drawn on the Sakafune-ishi, Oka, Japan, Nara, Japan, anyway. So I measure the angles and lengths of each point, and this is it. And this one is exactly the same with the shape of the in Nara and Osaka, right? So I noticed that Sakafune-ishi is a sort of a carved map on the rock, map carved on the rock, and this is it. So what I want to say here is that have a look at the red letters on the right side, right? So I mean the sort of angles and the portions is exactly the same between two. So this is also another aspect of Sakafune-ishi is that this Sakafune-ishi shows the direction to each important major point in Nazca, Previa. This line will take you to down to Previa and up to Nazca, and down left to Giza, and also cross point east and cross point west. So this is another work. Another aspect of this Sakafune-ishi is shown the map from seeing from the top of the North Pole. Anyway, this is Japan, and Japan is here. Cross point Japan here is here. Cross point China and Giza over there, and Mohenjo-daro is here, and North Pole is here. Teotihuacan. This line will take you to Teotihuacan, and Praia here. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the East Pole, right? So this is one of my sort of examples, hundreds of examples, one of the examples. Anyway, this is my Hiroshi Hayashi's line theory. Thank you very much for watching, and please watch video number 111 for further details. Thank you very much for watching again. Bye.